One of the things I like to say is exercise for fitness, not fatness. Because if you think you're going to start an exercise program and you're going to lose a ton of weight and you're going to look like this magical, beautiful person and all that, and you're going to, all this stuff, you're going to be disappointed. All my patients and people that come up to me and say, Dr. Alo, I'm going to lose weight this year. I've made my resolutions. I'm going to lose weight. And I ask them, how are you going to do it? And they're like, well, I started exercise. I started walking. I started jogging. I started going to the gym. I started biking. I started hiking. I play soccer. I play basketball. Whatever it is, trying to depend on activity to manually burn off calories or enough calories to actually cause sustainable weight loss is very, very difficult. The problem with that is because when you exercise, you actually can increase your appetite. In some people, it decreases appetite, but in most people, it increases appetite. The other problem with it is if you're not actually tracking calories, you're not going to lose weight. It's very difficult to burn off calories manually. If you jog for 3 miles and it takes you 45 minutes, you maybe burn 150, maybe up to 350 calories, depending on how heavy you are. The farther you have to carry that weight and the more heavier you are, the more calories you burn, obviously. So I always tell people that exercise should be used for fitness, not fatness. There's no doubt and no question that exercise, all kinds, especially cardiovascular type exercise, is good for your heart, good for your blood pressure, good for your diabetes, good for your cholesterol, reduces cardiovascular mortality by up to 45% in some studies. It's a huge, huge health benefit. There's no doubt about it that exercise improves health outcomes, but it does not cause sustainable weight loss. Now, if you look at me and say, well, Dr. Alo, cardio does burn calories. Well, yes, it absolutely does burn calories, and it can be used. If you control your calories, let's say you eat 2,000 calories a day, and that keeps you at 250 pounds. If you add to that exercise and burn off 400 or 500 calories a day with exercise and still eat only 2,000 calories a day, then yes, you will lose weight. But if you compensate by now eating more, or you weren't actually really tracking your calories, but you subconsciously start eating more, then it's not going to cause weight loss. All the long-term studies on exercise and weight loss show that it doesn't really cause weight loss. So I always tell people, exercise for fitness, not fatness. You can patent that one if you want. But share this with somebody who needs to hear it. You are not going to just run off all of your fat. You have to just not eat the calories.